Hey everybody.
What's up? So, today we are starting a 5-video series about our boondocking challenge. We have challenged ourselves to spend 1 whole month boondocking with no breaks. We've done this before, it's not that big a deal. So every week for the next 4 weeks, we're on Saturday, just like this one, we are going to post a video updating how we're doing, what we're doing, so on and so forth. It's not really a how-to video. It's just we're just going to talk about boondocking. Like next week, we're going to talk about power consumption and conservation. Week after that, we're going to talk about water and waste issues. Like I said, it's not really how-to, but we're going to kind of give like a overview or a highlight some of the stuff.
Give you some pointers about how we conserve water or how we conserve power, and just kind of how we do it to give people who haven't boondocked kind of an idea of what we do to make it so we can stay out here longer. And
the last week, or it's not the last week, the 4th week, we're going to talk about what we get a lot of questions about, which is what we do out here all day. I find it funny that people who, especially people who already RV, have to figure out, they don't understand what people would do all day with themselves. But I do know people with jobs and stuff are like, what do you do all day?
Yeah.
So we're going to tell you what we do all day, what some of the limitations are, what we can't really do out here. And then the last week, we're going to do a summary and a Q&A. So make sure you're leaving questions down in the comments this week and the subsequent weeks, and we will answer the most asked questions, but also some of the, if you come up with a really original kind of question, we'll answer those too. Today is Monday. We started we arrived here on Friday.
Yeah.
But the weather was crappy, windy all weekend, and we were here with friends.
With really, really good friends. And honestly, we didn't want to take away from our time with them, so we kind of took a break. We said we were going to take a break, we took a break. Yeah,
so we're starting this a little late. I was going to actually publish this last Saturday, thinking that we would actually make this like Friday or Saturday, but since we didn't, we're just going to do it. Saturday seems like a good day because the rest of the week's already filled with videos.
Yeah.
So with that, I will take you around and show you our camp spot. We got a really cool, we didn't pick this out.
No.
Our friends Todd and Teresa picked this out.
They did, and they did a fantastic job picking out a spot.
Well, I mean, they probably lucked upon it. I mean, there's many square miles of boondocking opportunities out here. But nevertheless, you can see Chewy behind us. And I'll give you the head blocking 360. As you can see, there's not a lot of people around us. There's that dude, right there. But he's probably, I don't know, 100 yards away. So whatever. Right there, if you can see that post, that's the day use area. So we're right at the edge of the area. Although there are people in the day use area.
Yeah,
overnight,
quite a few.
They don't really. The BLM's not out here enforcing in numbers. They're just kind of. If you're creating problems, they'll probably come bug you. But if you're just out here minding your own business, I don't think they care.
And I'm not sure if you guys heard it, but when we first started, there's hummingbirds. So I had my feeder out, and there's hummingbirds back there when we first filmed. So. There. I literally could watch them all day. They're so entertaining. I think they're fantastic and beautiful, and they're wonderful creatures. So.
It's funny when we started this morning, we were actually across the way there, kind of behind the Jeep, and our friends were parked actually perpendicular to where Chewy is, kind of back in this little area here. And as I went to move Chewy, a hummingbird came up, and as I'm driving down here to turn around, it's sitting there trying to get on it's like, and I got a good view of it outside the window for a while. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around and I'll kind of show you our spot and what we got here and show you why it's kind of a cool spot out here. This is why our spot is really cool, is there's this tree and that saguaro, and somebody before us and before our friends have put that little planter thing around there. There's also a fire pit back there. And then there's some stuff here, like this shell is just hanging here. We or our friends did not put this here. There is a old geodetic marker that somebody has pulled and stuck in this old tree, along with part of a deer antler. It's the desert. People do stuff like that.
Wait, actually, people were asking about what I bought.
Oh yeah, that's ours.
That is something. That's what I bought at Quartzsite that I wanted to have. It is actually going to fit on the mirrors of the coach, but we thought we'd hang it on the tree right now.
We have our barbecue set up over here, and then of course our chairs over here, kind of in the shade, because it is getting warm. It's supposed to be 75 today, and later this week it's supposed to be up in the 80s.
And I do have, I don't know if you saw the little lights. Those are actually like, they look like little fireflies, and they're solar lights. So they're really cool. Hopefully they'll add a nice little ambiance. That's
our site for now. We're not staying here for a month.
No.
We are going to move because we're going to end up somewhere else when we're done. Back at we left 1,000 trails, and we're going to go to 1,000 trails.
Yeah.
But the entire month of March, you know,
hopefully,
God willing, knock on wood, we will be boondocking. So with that, real quick before we go, there are rules. No hookups.
Nope.
No RV parks. Casino docking, lot docking, stuff like that is allowed. I doubt we'll do it, but that is allowed because it's still dry camping, still boondocking. But like, if we end up at Laughlin, which is, you know, a couple hours north of here, there is boondocking, but there's also a bunch of casinos, and we might be like, hey, we want to go to casino to, you know, whatever.
Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe.
Eat food or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's basically that's the rules. Yep. The rules. We just have the boondock for 31 days. It's no big deal. We'll do it, and then the next couple weeks we'll kind of talk about some of the stuff we do and you know, how we accomplish it, and you know, what some of the issues we face are. But until then, until next week, that's it. We're done.
Yeah. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you leave your questions down below so we can answer them for you. And have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you guys down the road. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.